What's up, everybody? Chris Gallo, Flip and Hold Funding Realty Solutions. We have the segment going on, 5 tips to get approved by any hard money lender, including us, Flip and Hold. On the last segment, we did a quick intro of Flip and Hold, how we kind of different than a traditional bank. And we want to follow it up by this segment talking about what is hard money. We will get to the 5 tips, I promise, but I just want to go back to basics really quickly as needed and just kind of go over what is hard money. So hard money by definition, hard money loans are asset-based loans. You might have heard that expression before, which means the loan is based on the value of the asset, okay? Meaning they're secured by real assets, not your income and or credit score. But that's where Flip and Hold's a little bit different. Even though the majority of the strength of the loan is tied to the asset, we still look at the global picture, and that's why we do that one-time application. We want to know, although the loan is secured by real estate, we want to know, do people have income? Do they have a decent credit score? Because what that does for us is paints us a global picture. So that means, like, say there's a deal that's not a home run, I will still do it, especially with people that have done multiple deals with us. But even on a first deal, if I know the person has assets, they own other real estate, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why we look at the global view. So let's clear up what hard money actually means. They're asset-based loans. They're perfect for deals that fall outside the banker's box, as we've talked about before. A lot of times these traditional banks have these small little boxes. If it doesn't fit into the box, the answer is no. We start by saying the answer is yes, and we try to work with a customized solution so that, we can fund deals for our real estate borrowers, our real estate investor borrowers. What are those things that fall outside the banker's box? They tend to be flips. They tend to be land. They tend to be, unique properties that, for whatever reason, they're tenanted, they're occupied, they're boarded up. Like, we've lent on so many things that are utilities off, boarded up, broken windows, plywood on the windows, bad tenants inside. That's our niche. That's our sweet spot because we know the potential. We're okay with the risk because we can see the reward. Okay. And there's another huge misconception too, that only people that don't have money use hard money lenders. I can't disagree with that more. Okay. Our average borrower is 700 plus credit score, makes multiple $100,000 to multiple $1 million a year. And they use us not because they have to, they use us because we're a tool in their tool belt. We are part of their business. We can move fast. We're flexible. We provide the capital at a quick pace so they can buy and renovate these properties and then either pay us off when they sell or, pay us off when they refinance. So that's another huge misconception with hard money. Only people that can't afford, or have bad credit use hard money. We don't lend to people that have less than a 650 credit score. And if they have no income, no job, no relevant experience, we won't lend to them. So that's a great point. I'm glad we brought that up. What is hard money continued? That's what it is. It is short-term capital to be used. And when I say short-term, it's typically 3 to 12 months. We do extend, and we could talk about that later, but 3 to 12 months used so that our borrowers can buy, renovate, and flip, or buy, renovate, and refinance us out if they're going to hold it onto their portfolio. So I hope that's a quick summary on what is hard money, why it's useful, who uses it, who doesn't use it, and we can always dive into more if you have other questions. We want to get back to the tips that we actually promised we're going to give you. We haven't gotten to there yet. But stay tuned for the next segment, and we'll talk about what hard money lenders look for and actually get into the tips so they get approved. Chris Gallo, Flip and Hold, Funding Realty Solutions, talking about our hard money lending division today at Flip and Hold Funding.